What's up, everybody? It's your boy JestArt here. I'm gonna go through a t-shirt design. This is just from scratch. I haven't really thought about it too much. I mean, I kind of thought about it a little bit. I know I want to draw a pumpkin, but that's kind of it. So I kind of want to go over the process with you. Kind of just recently started doing t-shirts and it's been pretty fun, so I kind of wanted to share that. So what I'm thinking here is I kind of got some sort of idea of what I want to do. Obviously it's pumpkin, so I'm going to start with like a pumpkin shape. Just going to get a nice kind of pumpkin-y shape here. I like to give myself some room here because then it gets easier to add details in later. I kind of like this shape, kind of like a flat bottom. It's looking pretty pumpkin-y. So once we got this rough shape here, now I'm gonna start going through and adding the lines here. So kind of want to get like a little pumpkin lines in here just to get that kind of overall pumpkin feel here. And then so when you're doing lines like this, you can make the contours of the pumpkin really stand out. Like I can make this like pop here. Get a nice pumpkin shape going. It's looking pretty pumpkin-y. So now once you get, I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing either, so I mean, kind of figuring it out as I go. So kind of what my plan is I think I'm gonna do my kind of little signature eyes in here and kind of make them look kind of like 3D. I got this X, I don't know if you can see it, but I got an X in here to kind of give me like a center. And I'm kind of just gonna go like, I kind of like doing this little weird little smile. So we're gonna do something like that. For sure, gotta get that JestArt smile in there. I like to make it extra big because super happy, I guess. So get like a rough smile in there and do like a little. Okay, and then I like to do like X's and stuff. Not sure if I want to do block X's. I think what I want to kind of do now that I'm thinking about it is, so I'll do this smile here, and then I'll have it like, maybe like when I put it into Photoshop, I'll have like light coming through it or something like that. So like I'll do like little X slashes here, and then in Photoshop I'll try to make it like a bright light in the center and then fade out or something cool. So I'll do like my little signature like X's and like little cutouts here. I just like to mix in little, this would be a cool pumpkin if I did it really. Should get a pumpkin. Ooh, I can kind of do like a little V cut in there. That would look cool. Little shiny V cut. Do some more slashes in there. Get another X in there. X marks the spot right there. Smile, happy, happy, happy. Should I leave this blank for some flavor? He's missing a tooth, maybe. We'll go with the missing tooth, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna do. My idea is to kind of do some 3D JestArt extra special eyes in here. That's gonna be cool looking, I think, especially on a pumpkin. So I'm gonna get a little Xy, you know, X marks the spot. So I'll do this here, and then I'll make it look like it's like cut out, like super cool. Oh yeah, that looks kind of cool. So just a little tip when you're doing the trying to make stuff blocky like that, do all your lines the same direction there. I think I got this messed up. I don't want this one. I don't like you. Does that look right? Might. That's looking right. Is it? I'm not sure. But anyway, we're gonna make that 3D. This is gonna be an O though, faux show. JestArt super special here. I kinda wanna make this one a wavy gravy. We're not just gonna do your typical O. Ooh, can I make it, maybe do like a pointy top there? A little point top. That'll be cool for the 3D. This will be rounder. There is Owie. That's three-dimensional right there. I think it's a little too thick though. We're going all 3D, but just not too thick. That one's a good one though. I like that one better. Alright, so we're getting pretty close here. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna add my stem here, and then what I'm gonna do is take a picture of it, get it all nice and dialed how I want it. I may make the eyes a little bit bigger. I don't know if I really like that X. I'm gonna make the X bigger. That's what I'm gonna do. I like the O. But then once I get this sketch kind of how I want it here, so you can see the whole thing, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a picture of it, import it into my iPad, and then I'll see you there because we're gonna ink it. What's up, everybody? So we're back, and so now we got the thing inked. So basically what I did was I took a picture of that sketch that I had, and imported it to an iPad, and then from there I went through and inked it on the iPad, and now we are on the Wacom tablet, which is a graphics display, and we are also on Photoshop on the computer. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start to color it. So far here what I got is I got a couple layers. I just got my background layer and I got my inks layer. And the first thing I'm gonna do is just get a flat color here. So I'm gonna make a new layer here, and this is called flatting. And if you also want a good video to check out, you should check out 1000 Art on YouTube. I learned a lot about what I'm doing over there, so that's definitely a good one to check out if you're interested in making some graphics and some shirts. It's over at 1000 Art. Okay, so now I'm gonna name this layer Flats. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select my magic wand tool here. Okay, so then what I did was I just selected, so actually I messed up. So what I want to do is I want to make sure I'm on my inks layer first. Then I want to select the outside, and then what I want to do is I want to select inverse. You could also do Control-Shift-I, and then I'm just going to do a color here. I think I'm gonna do I like to use gray sometimes. You know what, I think I'm gonna use like a yellow this time, or orange. Orange is pumpkin. Let's use orange. It's a freaking pumpkin, man. So then make sure you have your flats layer below your inks layer, because otherwise it's ugly. So then I'm gonna get my paint bucket tool, and I'm just gonna fill everything. Okay, and then deselect. So now I got a freaking orange pumpkin. And from here I can start to go through and select different things and separate and color. So make sure all your colors are in your flats area. You can use either the lasso tool or the magic wand tool if you're in the inks layer, but make sure when you do go to color it, you're in the flats layer, because otherwise you're coloring in your inks layer and that's no good. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna add some color to this thing using just for right now just the paint bucket tool. So I'll give you a quick example here. So I'm gonna color this eye. I want the inside of this eye here to be black. So another thing that is good to do is, if you look here, I'll zoom in, you can see that it's selected the inside of this thing. So you can kind of see, I'll zoom in even more, you see there's a gap there. So you'll actually notice that sometimes, I mean, you may want that gap, you may not want that gap, because it can kind of add like an orange highlight to whatever color you're doing. But say we don't want that gap, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to select, modify, expand, and then we're gonna expand it by 2 pixels. And see what that does is that makes that black line up into this, or I mean that makes what you got selected up into this black area, so that when we do go to fill this, it's gonna be completely filled. So I want it to be black. Again, make sure, so right now we're in the inks layer, going into the flats layer, paint bucket tool, fill it. So that's one way I'm gonna be filling things. Another way I'm gonna be filling things here is gonna be the lasso tool. So I'll show you a quick example of that. So I'm gonna go, there's 2 different types of lasso tools that I like to use. The polygon lasso tool, or just the regular drawing lasso tool. For this, I'll use the polygon lasso tool, and I'll just kind of show you. So normally what I do is I would just select this area, but I just want to show you what this polygon lasso tool is like. So first I'm going to deselect, I'm in my flats layer, and I'm just going to draw around this. And this is another way that you can go and select some of the harder to reach areas. So I'm going to just go here. And again, 1000 does a great video on how to do this stuff. He's got some really good tips that I use and I got from him, so make sure you check him out. So now I'm gonna make this gray because it's a freaking knife. Why not? Okay, so now from here, now that I got it selected, we're not gonna do the expansion because I've already pre-selected it into the black here. But now I'm just gonna fill that, and that's it. So now I'm gonna go through and go into time lapse. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna color some of my flats, and just get my bulk colors here, and then I'll come back into regular time and show you how I'm gonna do some kind of more of the shading and things like that. Wha-bam, and we're back. So now that I've added a little bit of color, I did my blue knife because I like blue. And then I got my other little flat colors in here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and start shading. So just gonna select my orange color. And then I'm gonna do my little pre-made hotkey here to get it into edit mode. That just makes it so that when I'm going in here and editing, it only edits the orange and none of the other colors. So makes it a little bit easier here. So now what I'm gonna do, oh, before I go crazy here, I wanted to show you one of my favorite little tricks here that I like to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the inks layer, and I'm gonna select the black line here, and I'll zoom out so you can see. So what I got selected is my outline, and then what I like to do is I like to go to modify, so select modify and expander, and then I'm gonna go like, I usually like to go 20. Sometimes I go 10, sometimes I go 20. We're gonna go 20, that looks pretty good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back into my flats layer, and I'm gonna do a little colored outline here, and I don't know what color I'm gonna go. I'm kind of indecisive on colors here, so I think for now we'll just go my go-to teal. I like teal. Teal is real. Dang, that looks cool, man. I might do that. But anyways, so that's, I like to do those little outlines, and I just think it looks cool. And you could also, I think for this one I might even do it. I'm gonna throw a little freaking real teal in there, man. Dang, that's cool. Okay. Well, I just wanted to show you that little tip before I get in here and start getting busy on the shading. It's pretty cool, huh? Yep, I think so. Okay, back into time lapse.